Hello YouTube. This week on Making Creativity Matter, we are taking a local look at architecture and discussing the 5 weirdest buildings in Toronto and where you can find them. Stop 1 on our tour brings us to the Royal Ontario Museum at the Bloor and Queen's Park corner. The museum has been a Toronto institution since 1914 and in 2007 underwent a multi-million-dollar renovation which saw the development of the Michael Lee-Chin crystal. Now, it's been a long time since a building in Toronto has such a polarizing opinion. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. But the interesting fact is that it was designed by architect Daniel Libeskind, and the initial sketches were actually drawn up on the back of a napkin while he was at a bar. Our second stop is the OCAD University building on McCall Street. It too was constructed in 2007 and has been known as the stilts or the tabletop. This building was developed as part of a collaborative process involving all staff and faculty at the school and uses a theme of color and repetition of pattern. Just around the corner from OCAD is home to the Art Gallery of Ontario. Now, this unique building was designed by Toronto-based architect Frank Gehry and is designed to resemble a turned-over canoe, hence reinforcing a Canadian theme. Perhaps not as ostentatious as some of Gehry's other works, it is still a very unique piece of architecture along Dundas Street in downtown Toronto. Our next stop might be a little more unknown to some people. Perhaps familiar to drivers on the Don Valley Parkway exiting at Richmond Street, the Corktown Cubes or the Sumac Street Cube houses are actually a residence and are home to one tenant at the time of this presentation. They are constructed in the same style as Piet Bloem's Koningswoningen houses in Rotterdam, which involve a unitary construction. These houses are assembled off-site and then put together in series when they are developed and constructed. Now, our final stop will be very well known to any Torontonian, and that is New City Hall. It was designed in 1965 by a Finnish architect known as Viljo Revel, and it started as part of a design contest that was put forward by Mayor Nathan Phillips in the late 1950s. Mayor Phillips decided that Toronto needed a bold and exciting civic center to showcase its modern attitudes toward the world. The building was highly controversial at the time it was built. Noted worldwide architect Frank Lloyd Wright described it as 2 boomerangs over half a grapefruit, but over the years it has certainly become an endearing symbol of the city of Toronto, perhaps
Created using Powtoon.